Hey guys, I'm the lock-picking patrolman. Rumors of my demise have been greatly exaggerated. Glad to be back. It's been a long, hot summer, and I want to give y'all an update tonight on where things are, what things are coming in the future, and also we've got a package to open up. So, hope you stay tuned. Alright, first of all, I'm sorry I've not been around. I did sort of unexpectedly take the summer off from videos. The last time that I was on video, I talked about how the shop doesn't have any air conditioning in it. Even right now, here it is, the second week of September, and it's about 7 p.m. Out here in the shop, the thermometer is showing a ripe 92 degrees. So that's the first reason why I've not been out here in a while. Just gets too hot, stays too hot for too long, and yeah, it's too much sometimes. Even though I like heat, I don't like it to be that hot. But anyhow, the other thing is I've been working 6 days a week, like crazy, like always, or 5.5 days a week, I should say, but the half days are only 8 hours of me being tied up at work. So anyway, you get the picture. Last time also, I did leave you with a cliffhanger with this guy right here. We are going to finish that up. I do want to make a video, make this lock pretty crummy. I've not picked it since that last video that I posted with it, so I've forgotten how it picks. But we'll do some interesting things to it coming up here in the next few weeks. Hopefully sooner than that. I think we're supposed to have a cool down in the weather. Anyway, next update. The last time I was on, you guys know that I was telling you about my kitty cat Bernoulli, the orange cat, with his eye injury. If you don't remember, you can take a look back at that video. Basically what happened was a couple weeks after moving into the new house, he injured his eye, had a deep laceration to it. It looked horrible. Took him to the vet. The vet said, hey, we're going to need to remove the eye. You guys were amazing in giving money towards that. I still don't know how I will ever be able to express my gratitude. That just meant so much to me. Everybody chipping in to help, and it did help. The day that his surgery was scheduled for, I had something come up with work where I would be able to drop him off that morning for surgery, but I would not be able to pick him up that night in time to avoid the overnight boarding fees, which any of y'all know that's just a whole nother fortune. But what I was able to do is I took him by the vet, and to me his eye looked like it had been healing up pretty well with the drops and just kind of the medicated drops and flushing and irrigating and all that good stuff. And the vet thought that as well, and she said, let's hold off on removing his eye completely. So what we did was we increased and got a bunch of medicated drops, and stuck to a regimen, several times a day of flushing the eye, giving the medicated eye drops, all that stuff. He still has a little bit of scarring in that eye, but he eventually got to keep that eye. And guys, I wouldn't have been able to do that much without y'all's help. Medications for pets are just as expensive as they are for people, unfortunately. So Bernoulli is doing well. He's back to his old self. We've gone back to see the vet since then, and she believes that he probably still has vision in that eye, and it's still probably fairly decent. You can see a little bit of cloudiness in it if you look real close, but where it especially shows up is when the light catches just right. And we all know how cats have laser beam eyes with the reflection off of their corneas. His and that eye actually catches light a lot more. So he's got one super laser eye and then one like backup laser eye. But he's still real cool. Anyway, guys, again, I cannot thank y'all enough. You know, I just, yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Also, the reason why I'm not doing this on, you know, with my face on camera, it's been a couple weeks since I've been able to get my hair cut. Actually, it's been more than a couple weeks, and my hair looks awful. So, plus I got in from work literally like 45 minutes ago, and yeah, it's been a crazy day. I look like a hot mess right now, so we're going to look at locks, which are what we are all here for anyway. So, let me get this cleared off. Alright guys, so a long time ago, way back when, I don't even remember the exact date, it was last year sometime, we got a new lock brand on the market here in the US. Mako Locks, you can see right there. This is their model number 427. And me and Bear's Back and I think a few other YouTubers, a few other lock sporters on YouTube did some videos on this. These are really, really fun locks to pick. The core is an American style keyway, 6 pins. Each one's pinned up, you know, differently. I still have the packaging where it comes with a slip saying this lock was personally pinned for you by so-and-so. I forget who it was. It's in the video that I did originally on this lock, and I'll link that below. But these are pretty good locks. And up until recently, though, Mako has only had this lock, the 427, which is comparable to the, you know, American, actually closer to the 1100 series. Yeah, no, I don't. Anyway, it's comparable to the American 1100 series as far as size, also shackle diameter. These would be great locks on lockers, indoors, like at your gym, maybe lockers at work, you know, personal locker at work, something like that. But the thin shackle, I think, is the biggest drawback to this product. Otherwise, the machining on the body is awesome. The pinning in the core, we talked about. I remember me and Bear's Back and the other lock sporters who reviewed it back in the day, we talked about how the pins just felt crisper when we were picking them. We were still able to pick them, but the tolerances felt a lot tighter than what you would find in an American lock series or one of their clones. But Mako only had the 427 and then also had a discus padlock, which was either 60 or 70 millimeters, if I remember correctly. I never got one of those. But anyway, the other night, Ben, the president of Mako, he sent me a message on Twitter and wanted to send me a small package with some of their new products. So, of course, I got curious and I looked at their new products, and they look pretty interesting. So, let's get this package open and we'll see what's in there. All right, so I just got this package today. Had it shipped to a temporary addresses with work. I don't like getting stuff sent to me at work, really, but, you know, Ben was super nice and wanting to get this out to me. And he's a super great guy. They're a really, really great company. I like them because they're based in the U.S. They've got very good service. I believe I commented on a lot of that back in the original video of the 427. Just showed how they package stuff, because when I ordered the 427, I just ordered it, you know, under my real name. Didn't send any messages or anything ahead of time. Just bought it like anybody else would buy it off the internet. So we'll see what's in here. After looking at their see, let me get that out of here. It's got a slip in it. Okay. Alright. I think I've got a heads up. First off, we got to talk about the important stuff. Stickers. Awesome. I love getting stickers. I've got a tool sticker, a couple of tool stickers. Night Owl sent me. One of them's on the door to the shop. But I love stickers. These will be used. Thank you. Let's see what we got in here. Of course, keys. With great keys comes great keychains. I like this. That's awesome. Very cool. Nice little packaging. A koozie. I could use this. I really could. As hot as it is, I can think of a few cold beverages to put in there. Very, very awesome. Thank you, sir. All right, so now let's start with this one. One of the new products that Mako is showing on their website now is an SFIC core. And it's based off of the A2 system, which is a best SFIC system. I don't know a whole lot about SFIC, but I have picked a few of them. There are other people out there who know a whole lot more about it. It's a F keyway 6-pin. So we'll open this guy up here. See what we've got. Okay. Got 3 keys. Okay. 2 operating and a control, it looks like, which is what you would expect to get with an SFIC. Okay, very cool. Let's make sure the camera gets focused on it. There we go. All right. So we can see there. One of the cool things on their website about this particular core is they say they have amped it up with extra security pins. You can see it does have 6 pins in there. Very cool. But apparently on their website they say that they have put in a combination of spools, mushrooms, and T-pins. I'm very curious to see how this will pick. And the control key works just fine. It's built like any other SFIC core that I've seen. So we will definitely be picking on this. Very nice finish on it. Very cool. I like the custom stamped keys. All right, let's see. Looks like we've got another 427. Some more keys in it. Very cool. See if there's any differences right off the bat here. You can tell which one I've had for a while because it's all scuffed up, because it is one of my favorite practice locks. Yeah, shackle sizes seem the same. Everything else seems pretty good with it. Works perfectly, as you would expect. Awesome. Very cool. Set that over here. And then I think I know what this one is. Yep, this is... Okay. This is one of their other new offerings, which is a SFIC body lock. And it looks like some of the guts have dropped out during shipping. Got a spring loose there. Shackles wanting to come out on me, and the 2 ball bearings have dropped out. So, can't assemble this right now to show, but I will put it back together. Let's see here. I will put it back together and definitely get it tested that way. Yeah, it looks like our mechanism goes down in there. Shouldn't be that hard to reassemble. So anyway, I will probably follow up with that later in this video. if this video is not too long. Very cool. The shackle is a little thin. But I know Ben had said in a tweet a while back that I'd commented on, he said that they were planning on releasing more products with a thicker shackle. So I can't wait to see what happens with that. But still a very nice, shiny new padlocks. It's their model number 128. I don't know if you guys can see that. Focus. There we go. Yeah, model 128. So I will get that guy back together. Probably show that in a separate video coming up soon. But anyway, Ben, thank you for all the goodies. Thank you for reaching out to me. And everybody else, thank you guys for your continued support and tuning in. And I've even gained subscribers over the summertime, which I wouldn't have thought. But thank you all for sticking in there. Thank you all for tuning in for this video. I'm going to go have some dinner and then put this lock back together. All right, guys. Stay out of trouble. We'll see you next time. All right, guys. This will only be a second. I did get the lock back together. Didn't take me very long at all. You can see it's operating key. The shackle doesn't like to pop out. I don't know if that's a spring issue or if that's by design. But it does operate. There's not that much spring tension in there. And grab the control key. Pull this guy out like that. It does come with an actuator. You can see I got everything popped back down in there. Ben, if you see anything in there that doesn't look like it's going in the right way, let me know. But yeah, I look forward to trying to pick on this guy. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.